I don't know what the fuck I just did, so I guess this will be like a part 2, because I'm not going to string them together, because that was already at like 24 minutes. But anyway, so, yeah. There's a guy coming, and because that part of the wall is also leaking into the kitchen, every single time I take a shower, and I leave the towel down on the floor, because it leaks on this floor too, but every time I take a shower, it leaks into my kitchen and soaks my kitchen floor. And the fucking ceiling is like coming down now, and yeah, all that good shit. And then there are 2 spots where the ceiling just randomly came down in our dining room, which that's not quite as bad because that's more a cosmetic thing. I want it fixed because I'm going fucking nuts with this house. Like, I loved this house so fucking much when we moved in. I mean, I was blown away by it. I absolutely fucking loved this place. And now, oh my god, I could set the motherfucker on fire and not think twice. So I'm trying to do my part to get the house back to where I want it to be so that I can love it again. And I'm trying to get shit fixed by the landlord, which is not hard to do. My landlord is completely on top of shit. He's not like a slumlord or anything like that. That man is a fucking angel. Like, he is the most patient, kind landlord you could ever ask for. But it was just, we didn't realize it was leaking down there like that until the fucking ceiling started coming in. So, my house is falling the fuck apart. My sanity's falling the fuck apart. But, I mean, I have so much shit I need to deal with here. And I can't because their house takes priority over my own house. And I spend so many nights being up until 5:30 in the fucking morning trying to clean my house. River gets up around 8:39. I have to get up with her because I'm the only one here. And then she just destroys everything that I stayed up all fucking night to clean. And it's like, what the fuck is the point? So, I don't know if I think I did say this in my other video, that I finished Sleeping Beauty like a month and a half ago, and I have not even started editing because I have no goddamn time. But I'm sorry, I'm getting such a bad migraine. I try to clean right before River and I go out the door to go to Grandma's. But there's times that I think Grandma's on her way and she's not, or there's times she just fucking surprises me and I don't have time. Like, because when I can clean it, well, here's how it usually ends up going. I do it so that I can have the evening to edit my book. Here's what ends up happening. Because we don't get home till River's asleep, like 9:30, 10 o'clock. She'll be awake long enough for me to bring her in, and then she goes right back to sleep. So ideally that should work, right? Well, what I end up doing is cleaning the bathroom, or cleaning the fucking kitchen, or, you know, cleaning something other than those 2 rooms, the front room and the dining room. So that's what I end up doing instead of fucking editing. And it's just like, goddamn Roxanne. I have always said that nothing will keep me from my books. But, like, what do you do? And I want this book out by December, but it's like, it don't really matter. 1, nobody reads them anyway. 2, you just ain't got time. But, I mean, I'm mentally and physically and spiritually and emotionally fucking drained. I watched my whole family die of cancer from the time I was 5 until I was 15. I mean, my entire family. Like, there are, of my immediate family and, like, the people that used to get together and all that shit. There's me, my brother, my sister, who never comes around us anyway. My uncle, who's hard as hell to keep pinned down for more than 3 minutes. My grandma, my grandpa, my great-great-aunt, who's in an assisted living facility, letting some fucking scumbag 50-year-old play her for everything that she worked her ass off for all of her life. And the babies, Cadence and River. And that's it. That's all that's left of my family. And I thought that there was no disease worse than cancer. because of the way that it strips you of who you were. It strips you. You don't look the same. You don't act the same. I mean, I'm talking like in the stage where you're dying. Not plenty of people beat cancer and they, didn't go through that. I'm talking about when you are literally dying from it. As in their final, weeks, it strips them of everything they were to the point where they are completely unrecognizable. I thought nothing was worse than that until dealing with Alzheimer's. I mean, it does the same thing, but much, much slower and to a crazy bad degree. Like, cancer, like I said, it's the last few weeks or the last few months, depending on how long they've been fighting it. They start getting to a point where they're not the same person and they're out of their heads and all that. This is years of the person not looking the same, not sounding the same, not being the same. It's a totally different fucking person. And then, just when you think it can't get better, their fucking organs shut down one by one. Alzheimer's is so much worse. That's just how I feel about it. It is fucking horrible to watch. Horrible to watch. And with me having seizures and a family, quite extensive family history of it, I am scared to fucking death. Like, my memory is already getting bad because of the seizures. Especially the conscious seizures that I have. They are the worst for my memory and my mind and my speech and everything. And I do have the hand seizures more than anything at this point, anyway. But I'm so terrified. Like, I've already told Tony, if I get Alzheimer's, as soon as I don't know who you or my kids are anymore, bring in hospice. They'll take care of it. Like, I have no problem being overdosed and killed. I really don't. Not in that. Let me put this out there right now. After watching your whole family die of cancer in 10 years, I can't see how anybody would not be a huge proponent of doctor-assisted suicide. I've championed that cause since I was in 3rd grade. And I even, seriously, no joke, wrote we had to do a debate report type thing, where you picked a side and wrote the report from that side. And mine was on doctor-assisted suicide and why it should be legal and how it's completely crazy that it's illegal. We'll put our pets down so they don't have to suffer when they get that bad. But we let our family members live like that. I mean, I'm just saying, guys. Think about it. Is it raining? Oh, goddamn, I hope it's raining. I hope it's raining. And then it's a normal rain because it was raining and 73 degrees last week and the humidity was still up to 99 fucking %. No, dude. But yeah, anyway, I believe firmly in doctor-assisted suicide. And I would totally be cool if I have Alzheimer's with somebody fucking Kevorkian the hell out of my ass. Kill me. Seriously. Because I don't want to lose who I am. I don't want to be... Because my grandpa told my sister one time, it's like he's trapped in his own head. Like, he sees shit going on around him and all that, but he can't get out. No. I don't want to live like that. I don't want him to live like that. Sorry. This is why I'm coming to you guys with it. Oh. But you barely tell I was going to cry. See, I'm a fucking master. But yeah, so I think we've had enough of this. I think we've had enough of this. There is one video of me crying on the internet. That's quite enough. But I'm drained. I'm so drained. And having my lungs fuck up on top of it, oh, it pisses me off. Then again, all of it pisses me off. When my stomach acts up, it pisses me off. When my lungs act stupid, it pisses me off. When my skin hurts, it really pisses me off. I mean, nobody can touch me, including my child. Yeah, that pisses me off. But I'm just, like, at this point, if they did find cancer in my lung, and I know they're not going to, by the way, like I said, if it's anything, it's sarcoidosis. But if by some slim margin of chance they did find cancer in my lung, I wouldn't even have time to, like, really stress over it. Honestly, I don't have time to take in anything. It's just going through the motions, day after day after day. Yeah, and try to keep Grandma sane, because, you know, it's a situation where he does do shitty things, and he says shitty things, and he gets in moods where he's a fucking total prick. Like, you have to tell yourself, he's got Alzheimer's. He does not mean this, because if you didn't, you would strangle his tiny little ass. Like, but Grandma, you know, I go there for usually about 1 or 2 o'clock, and I come home usually around 9 or 10, sometimes 11, depending on which of her shows are on. We never ever leave before 10 on Monday nights. Why? It's Teen Mom Night. We never ever leave before 10 on Wednesday night. Why? That's fucking Real Housewives of New Jersey. I gotta admit, that's me too. I won't miss it, because I only have Hulu and I'd have to wait a fucking year. But I blame it all on Grandma, so we'll stick with that. Hey, she's the one who got me into fucking Real Housewives of Orange County and New Jersey. Those are the only ones we watch. I mean, we don't know why we watch Orange County, except that we've watched it since season 1. I don't know. We hate everyone on there. Like, at least fucking New Jersey, there are a couple people we like, and we know those bitches, most of them, sorry, I have to wipe my nose, most of those bitches will legit throw down. They don't just run their mouths. Orange County, shit. Preppy, stupid bitches. But anyway, now that you got that tidbit of reality TV in you, what the fuck was, oh yeah, so I'm there for about, 8 hours? That's not very long compared with her, who deals with it all day and all night. And I've dealt with him at night. He don't let you sleep. I literally did not sleep but maybe 3 hours the whole week he was here. I got deathly ill after that, because anybody who knows anything about autoimmune diseases, you don't do that. I'm really sorry for what I'm about to do. I'll even go off camera so you can see the shaving cream on it. My nose had to be blowed, guys. It had to be. I was trying to hold it and I just couldn't. How a fucking person can have as much snot in their body as I had. I couldn't. I just don't understand it. Alright. So, she is at a breaking point. She's getting there really quickly. If she's not there yet, she's getting there very quickly. She cannot take anymore. And we set it up for me and my mom to stay at the house with Grandpa. Because, you know, I dealt with him for a whole week. She's like, well, he'll ask for me, and I'll tell him where you are. But we set it up for my grandma to go see her childhood best friend that she's been in contact with all these years. She's my aunt more than fucking any of my, hell, I really only have one blood aunt left on her. That's my great-great aunt. She's definitely more of an aunt to me than she is. I don't count my dad's side, my sperm donor side of the family, except for my siblings. But that's totally neither here nor there. She's more of an aunt to me than any of my aunts. And, she's like my grandma's sister. And considering my grandma has no blood sisters left because they all died within 10 years and all before they hit 50, you know, her and grandma were, and plus Aunt Patty in the last 10 years has had to deal with everybody dying in her life. Her longtime boyfriend, and I mean like 35 years they were together. Her, mom, his brother, her boyfriend's brother that she took care of for years and years and years, like, all dead. you know. So, at this point, like I keep telling my grandma, just from her post on Facebook and the shit that she says, it seems to me like Aunt Patty is living in a house of ghosts. And she needs Grandma's company as much as Grandma needs hers. So we set it up for those two to get together, for Grandma to go to her house, and then to just hang out for a few hours. And because they always laugh when they're together, and they always say shit like, oh my god, even when I was a little kid, I always loved being with Grandma and Patty, because they're a fucking trip when they get together. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like, you don't even know. I would love to record those two together one day, but not tell them that I'm going to record them. Y'all would be like, those are some crazy older bitches. I would not say old, because my Aunt Patty will shank me and my grandma will hold me while she does it. They're not old, they're older. They're crazy bitches. But, in a good way. In a really good way. But, let me put it to you like this. I truly believe if the Mafia would have had Grandma and Patty as their leaders for 2 of the 5 families, those 2 families would still be going strong. Nobody would have got busted, and nobody would have narked on anybody, because, no. They would have been too scared of Grandma and Aunt Patty to ever do that. Yeah, that's what they needed in their lives. Sorry, Mom. But anyway, again, I'm getting off topic. The day that my grandmother was supposed to go see her friend of all of her life, so her sister, my Aunt Patty's son had a fucking heart attack at like 40